Zombie crews are some of the most interesting things out of the zombies in general. Today I'm going to cover all zombie crews. Welcome back to COD Filmy. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Requiem. The newest crew introduced, Requiem, is the name of the strike team featured in Black Ops Cold War. Rather than having a dedicated 4 characters for the mode, Cold War has us playing as the operators available in the game. While it's nice to have more freedom to who we're playing as, the trade-off is that the characters don't have much personality outside of generic lines. The only characters with any personality are the agents on the intercom, and even then, a lot of them are rather bland and generic. Number 9, Victis. Victis is one of the worst crews of the series has ever seen. All characters are incredibly annoying, and it's hard to find anything fun about them. It doesn't help that they've been put on some of the worst maps in the series, making it even harder to find incentive to find something good about them. They don't have much depth either and are mostly just pawns for the grander overarching story. The characters have no chemistry with each other, including the two that are supposed to be in a relationship. Number 8, Dead of the Night crew. The Dead of the Night crew doesn't have an official name, and frankly, there's little reason for it to. The characters on the map aren't necessarily bad, but there's just nothing memorable about them. It's telling when the only line most people remember from the map is "My Dearest Scarlet," which was spoken by a character you don't even interact with. Since the Dead of the Night crew is a one-off one, they don't have any room to grow into a proper crew. The map isn't exactly beloved either, making it harder to enjoy the characters it has to offer. Number 7, Chaos. The Chaos storyline was the new story that Black Ops 4 introduced, though it only had 3 maps to its name. The story wasn't very well received, and many preferred seeing more Aether maps instead. As such, the Chaos crew doesn't get much love. The biggest issue with the Chaos crew is that a lot of the characters feel more of the same. None of them feel too fresh, and feel more like retrains from previous characters we've already seen. The characters are likable enough, though not the same scale as the other crews in the series. Number 6, Call of the Dead crew. Call of the Dead was the first time the Zombies mode utilized a celebrity cast to act as a guest crew. In Call of the Dead, the celebrities called themselves with Danny Trejo, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Michael Rooker, and Robert Englund acting as the crew, and George Romero playing the boss zombie of the map. It's a great decision too. The Call of the Dead crew is an absolute delight. Since they're playing themselves, they make fun references to various pieces they worked on, and have a surprising amount of chemistry despite the broad range the 4 provide. Number 5, Shadows of Evil crew. Another celebrity cast, albeit only in voice, Shadows of Evil, while poorly received on its launch, has become one of the most popular maps ever. Thanks to the story of the map and the celebrity talent, it makes for an incredibly memorable crew despite only appearing on 1 map. Number 4, 5 crew. The 5 crew is probably one of the most unique ones, consisting of John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon, Fidel Castro, and Robert McNamara. The cast of 5 is what brings the map together. It's such an unorthodox concept and cast that it's hard to not enjoy their banter while fighting through the undead and the Pentagon. Each character stands out on their own and bounce off each other fantastically. Number 3, Ultimis. The original Zombies crew, Ultimis, was the first time we had characters with personality introduced on Shinai Numa, making their exit in Tagger Toten after being away for Black Ops 2 and 3. Ultimis is when Zombies started to find its identity and bolster the mode up to new heights. The characters fit all archetypes and bounced off each other incredibly well. The banter of Ultimis is what drove them to the heights they reached in terms of zombie crews. They drove the first act of the overall Aether story and helped lay the groundwork for what zombies will become. Number 2, Mobsters. Mob of the Dead to many is what saved Black Ops 2's zombie mode and the mode altogether after the flops of the previous map. A part of the reason is just how well written the mobsters you play as were. They were all voiced by famous celebrities in the gangster genre, and it shows with how well their performance is. Mob of the Dead plays out like a true mobster movie, and that's what made the characters so good.
DeLuca to know my name. He built an entire empire on gambling, prostitution, and booze.
Number 1, Primis. Introduced in the finale of Black Ops 2's Origins, the Primis crew was when Zombies became what it is. It was a soft reboot to the story, giving it and the characters much more depth than their Ultimis days. Primis gave the characters we already knew and love a lot more personality and let its zombies reach new heights. The biggest notes Primis hit is when each character has to kill their Ultimis counterparts during Black Ops 3. No longer were the characters one dimension, but fun, but they felt like full-fledged characters with conflicting feelings throughout their journey. They were complicated and it let the Aether storyline conclude with the grand impact it deserved. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.